Alright guys, I'm about to lay my hair down to do it. So I already oiled my scalp. So I'm gonna go in with my how I lay my hair down. I already parted it. Got my parts together. Because I always do middle parts. Middle parts is my favorite. And I'm just laying my hair down. Again, there's a bunch of kids here that live in this house, so please do excuse the background noise. So I'm just laying my hair down so I can mold it to how I want it. I want it to be nice and flat. And I hate leaving like baby hairs and crap out. I don't know why girls do that. Like leave baby hairs and stuff out. Like, I don't want none of that out. Again, no, I'm not a beautician. I've never been to school for cosmetology or anything like that. So, just me doing my hair like I normally do it. Because I don't have the money to get a professional hair done. So, I learned how to do my own hair. So, that part there. And I'm using this here to lay it down. Go in with some mousse. Just lay it on top of that. Girl, leave your mama alone. And then that was just some mousse that I put in. Mousse. And then I go in with my hair protector. And then I just like make sure everything is where I want it to be. This stuff is so sticky. It's to protect your hair from the glue. And I like it because it also helped me just mold it down. So I don't like put it on to the part, but that's how I mold my stuff down. And then just make sure it's nice and molded, and my part is right there. So yeah, so it's nice and molded, and then I just go along and spray spray this onto my hair. And it's gonna keep it nice and hard. Sorry about that light in the back. Trying to avoid it. And yes, of course it burns, but it's and we're going to blow dry this dry too, so after we get everything on. Stocking cap. This should be 2 stocking caps, but I only use 1. So, like, so yeah. I use 1 and just slide it on. I make sure that this part is at the very top of my head. And then just slide it on until I can see everything. Right, everything is nice and molded in the back, tucked. Like so. And don't worry, I'm gonna be cutting this too. So once it's on, you can see my part is right there. I normally just cut my ears out. I'm gonna cut a hole to get it to lay flat, like so. And yeah. You want it to be nice and flat, and like so. Then I just go over it again. Like so. Also in the back. And then you want to let this dry. I say for about, maybe about 20 minutes. Just let it dry. Alright, so it's nice and hard. And I'm just going to go ahead and clip. My scissors want to be, my scissors don't want to act right. My scissors. Alright, so I naturally act really goofy, y'all. So sorry, I just on camera. I be so chilled. But off camera, I'm so goofy. So, that. We just cut this cut this lace off. And y'all be careful with this. Like, really be careful. It's just the stocking cap, not your hair. You don't want to clip your hair. You just want to clip the stocking cap. Okay, so it's nice and hard. I didn't cut the part yet. And I'm using the black wig cap. And I also used this to mold my hair, the mousse. And you spray some of this, it's even Wonder Lace Bond. And it just makes it nice and sticky so this can stay stuck on your head or whatever. And I'm using this hair today because it is the cheapest hair. And as you can see, it was $15.99. And I'm putting this in, and it comes with three bundles. So it's 24, 22, and 20. I'm gonna start off with the 24, then go to 22, and then end with 20. So that's how I normally go, how I normally do it. So let me get this out of this pack here. Get that lace off. This is the 24. I'm gonna start with 24. And this is a deep wave. And I just pull that on off of there like so. And Lord, it's on there, right? And cut it off. So for it to be $15, it feels really good. And it's gonna be super cute when I'm done with it. Again, this is deep wave, and I got one. I always use one in my hair, which is black. I always use black in my hair. And for me, I always like cut this little end piece off because it always look like crap when they stitching it on there. So I normally use that for like maybe a closure or something like that. So this little piece, see how weird it looks? I normally just clip it off. But anyway, I just measure my tricks like so from behind my ear and stuff like that. I just do it like so. And so then, yeah. And then you just cut it. And so just cut it, put your glue on it. And just glue it. So I got this little cheap glue right here that I use. And I just put this on and on the track. Make sure you're gluing it on the track, the actual track itself. not the hair. And be careful that you don't like squeeze a bunch of it out, because a bunch of it will come out. And some of these are super watery, like the one that I have. But anyway, I like to blow on it for about 20 seconds, or just let it dry for a good 20 seconds, and then stick it on to where I just measured it. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay. So read this. Right here, stick it on. And just hold it on there. And I just make sure I stick it. Like so. It do get a little messy sometimes, but you'll be okay. Trust me. Just rub your fingers. Just rub your fingers together. It'll come right on off. It'll come right off. So it's nothing. So you just do that all the way up, and that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then I will be back when I get to the top of my head. Okay, y'all. So it's loud. So I'm just gonna show y'all how I do an invisible part. I literally just get as close to here as possible, just like this, and then you just measure it and swoop it around. So let me show you.
Oh, your hair looks so pretty.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I want to see it again.
So. Make sure it's close as possible, so I can blend in with my hair. And I just like measure it like that, and then just keep going to the back, making sure it's close. Measure it, cut it, and then of course lightly put some glue. Just lightly. And then if you don't want it to bleed out into your part, and then put it back to there, like that. And you just want to keep going up like that. Every piece of track, you want to do it like that. And you want to just keep going above it. Blend it like so. Like so. And again, just lightly put it on there. So just lightly put your glue on. You don't want it to bleed out. And again, I'm over here with a bunch of kids, so please ignore the background sounds. So, how it's going to look, I'm just gonna like kind of put some mousse on it, brush it out. Y'all will see the finished product, but good. Just like so. And you can do that all the way up. And it takes a little bit of time and patience to get it up. So. And then I just gotta do this side, and then the hair will be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the right side, and I'll show y'all the end result. So that's that. But y'all will see it's gonna be like, I call it an invisible part because it's like a part that you just glue tracks, but you can't see the tracks laying down. So that's pretty much why it's called an invisible part. So that's how I do mine. Other people might do theirs differently. Again, I didn't go to school for this. I'm literally just been doing my own hair since I've been in Wisconsin. And in Wisconsin, there's not a lot of black beauticians there. So, and nobody that can like really know how to do black people hair. So I pretty much just did my own hair and my kids' hair. I do my hair and my kids' hair and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be back, guys.